Everybody, welcome back to the DGS 2605 channel. We're back with our MLB Power Pros 2008 season mode with your Toronto Blue Jays, and we're going to face off at home against the Tampa Bay Rays. So let's go ahead, let's take a look at where they are in the standings compared to us. They're bottom of the division, one game behind the Yankees, but I mean, like, absolute cupcake team from the outward appearance, even though they really shouldn't be that. Let's go ahead and take a look at the season stats for them. We'll just move over. Let's take a look at their pitching. Okay. Can I sort by, like... Okay, innings pitched. Yeah, here we go. So Hernandez... So it feels like, yeah, a lot of their pitching's all over the place. They are not giving a lot of work to their bullpen. Bronson Arroyo seems to be their best pitcher. Let's go ahead and their batting stats. Or we'll do games, yeah. Josh Laird, yep, or Roach. Yeah, even then, their lineup is very underperforming, so hopefully that's just, they just keep up that when they're playing us at home. Kenny, you will not be pitching. Who's it going to be? Scott Olsen, and back with Doc on the mound. Fortunately, our swingman's going to be out of it, because even looking at this, hopefully Oz will be back in it. But Olsen, 4.68 ERA. He let it balloon a bit, but I think that grand slam he allowed against Boston was not his fault, so it's whatever. Take it on the chin. There's Carmona. A lot of their lineup doesn't seem to be doing too good. Let's go ahead and get into it. We'll do the OK Blue Jays right before the first pitch. I think the Red Sox lost, but the Yankees won. Whatever, they split it. So heading into the game now, let's see what we can do against Carmona here. Skip the intro. Alright. Okay. Blue Jays. Let's play ball. Alright, let's get into it. Let's start it off. Olsen versus Ichiro. First pitch. Got the strike zone. Very nice with the slider. Here comes. Ichiro gets a hold of that one. That's going for a base hit. Limited it to a single. So they get a leadoff hit against Scott Olsen. And once again, this lineup is... Oh, he's taken off. I'm surprised Loduca even got him, because... like, how fast Ichiro is on the base paths. It was very close, you gotta give him that, but... Anyways, so... Now for Kyle, there's no men on base. And he hits that fastball, and... Ichiro might have been able to get to... Definitely not third. He would have gotten in second. But instead, double play still in effect. Here's Carlos Beltran. Once again, it seems like a lot of lineups we're facing aren't very... Like, a lefty isn't that much of an advantage. Beltran hard to third. Lowell. Durham to Berkman. Double play ends the inning. Very nice. So they got 2 hits, but they were... So I can see why they're doing the way they are. Their hitting coaching is kind of teaching them the wrong way. That's not the way you swing. Anyways, that's what they're lining up defensively. Let's get into it for your Toronto Blue Jays. Rich Aurelia leading off, 4.20 ERA. That's what we like to see. Carmona has an ERA over 8. There's ball 1. I'm also wondering how many games go into extras. I think we've only had our season opener against the Yankees, and that went to the 11th, I want to say. 11th or 12th. It's ball 2. So, like, one thing, our pitching, our innings are probably relatively low compared to the rest of the league. Anyways, a 2-2 count to Rich Aurelia. Gets a hold of that one. Off the glove of Iwamura. I think that would have been a base hit anyway. That's a hard dive to make. He couldn't make it. Can't blame him for that. Here's Ray Durham, 4.66, 7.28. There we go. We got the matchup we want. Strike 1 with the sinker. Let's keep an eye on Aurelia over at first base. Ball 2. Excuse me, ball 1 for the second pitch. There's strike 2. Durham hits that one right to Rafael Furcal, first out of the game. And here it is. I still haven't looked up a good nickname for Lance Berkman. No chance Lance. That'd work if he was a pitcher, but... Or good chance Lance. Nah, good chance, like... That doesn't sound very good. He's keeping a real eye on Rich Aurelia over there. Everyone's moving back for Berkman. It's a quick 2-0 count. Caught the zone of that. 2-2 to Bergman now. Fouls that one off into the stands. Just barely. Well, barely didn't go into, excuse me. Gets hold of that one. Is that in between? Oh, and Rafael Furcal, once again with a good dive, couldn't come up with it. That's going to work for us. Men are on first and second, 2 outs. Here's Alex Rios. We have to keep in mind the double play is in effect. Strike one, perfectly on the corner. Ball one. Hits that one hard. Is that going for a double play? He's out a bit. Is Carmona going to get there in time? Just safe is Alex Rios. Some men are on the corners. And here it is, Mr. 4 home runs. Absolute legacy game he had last time out. I'm never going to stop talking about that. And now if we either break that or we get like a no-hitter or a perfect game from one of our starting pitchers, that'd make the season all the better. 2-2 with 2 out to Ryan Braun. Gets a hold of that. Is that falling for a base hit? Barely, and it's going to be 1-0 Toronto. There we go, first run of the game. Here's Mike Lowell. 5:30, 1942. Hits that one hard, and it's right to Rafael Furcal. That's going to go for the 3rd out. So we got 1 run across. That's more than the Rays can say they have. We're 1 for 3. They're 0 for 2. Olsen's facing 4, 5, and 6. See what he can do here. Encarnacion. And if only knew the legacy he'd have in Toronto. Come on. Aurelia with a deep throw. Is it going to make it? Yes, it is for the 1st out. Facing LaRoche, you got the lefty-lefty matchup we want. First pitch is a slider for strike 1, down low. 50-50 ball doesn't go our way. Count is 1-1 now. 1-2. Up the middle by Olsen. That would have been a hard one to get anyway. Base hit for LaRoche. Now Garrett Anderson pulls that one. Rios runs it down. Yes, he does. And is that going to be a double play? Oh, no, he's way off. Had he stayed on the base, probably would have been better. Strike 1 to Iwamura with the fastball. Ball 1. That one is another 50-50, just missed. Iwamura fouls that one off. It's foul territory. Similar to Berkman in the bottom of the 1st. Now he's getting himself a blooper to center field. Men are on 1st and 2nd, 2 outs. Here's Josh Laird. Now you want to be careful about this guy. Remember, he got an RBI off of us when he really shouldn't have. Swinging at that slider. Oh, the changeup is by Loduca. Runners move up, so you got to go for a strikeout here. We'll get a hold of that. Really has got it easy. Over to 1st. And we're out of another jam. Early on, so 4 hits allowed through the first 2 innings. Still, they can't get any across. Carmona's facing the 7-8-9 part of our lineup. Here's Luke Scott, matchup we want. Game is running rather slowly, which it must just be background processes, which is annoying because anytime you try using Task Manager to end one of those processes, it's like, oh, Windows is unstable, the computer's going to die if you do this. Just like, does that stuff even really have to go on? I don't know. Anyways, here's Loduca. Just under 400. You can't get any closer to 400 without it being 400 than the number he's at right now. Ball 1. Gets a hold of that one. He pulls it. Is that falling? Yes, it is. There's Curtis Granderson. Just above a 420 average through strike 1. Gets a blooper. And that will fall for a base hit. Back-to-back singles for the Jays. They really had to run that one down. He did not make very good contact, but it was good enough. Now Rigeria, top of the lineup again. That was one hell of a pop-up. Laird doesn't even have to move. That was the infield fly anyway. Alright, Durham, let's see what you can do here. Matchup we won anyway. Shame the sacrifice is taken away, but no worries about a double play. Strike one. Ball one. Got a hold of that one. It's foul into the stands. Down the third baseline. And pulls the heck out of that one. Right to LaRoche. Steps on the bag, and there's the final out of the inning. So, we're 1 for 5. We have that one extra hit for that extra run. Now, Olsen has to face off against the last batter in the lineup, Norden. Pulls that one. Foul. A lot of foul balls down the third baseline. I'm checking. There is no wind, so the dome must be closed. Hits that one. Another foul ball. Pulls it, third base. Lowell has it. Jumping with the throw. Game slowing down there, and there's first out of the inning. Alright, leading off against Ichiro now. It's the first pitch he sees, right to Ray Durham. Second out. Here's Rafael for Cal. So we got that slider for strike one. It was in the zone. Let that fastball go by for 0-2. Go. Oh, Laduca, I tried to do a jump for it, but instead that's going to be an infield base hit. I think he still would have beat him anyway with that speed. Now facing Beltran. Just below the fastball for ball one. He's taken off. Ball two. Throw from Laduca. Oh, he just got him. He has the head first dive too, and that paid dividends there. So they're 0 for 5 or 1 for 5. Heart of the lineup is coming up. Berkman, Rios, Braun. And everyone's moving back once again. Strike one. Ball one. Ball two. Two and two. It's full count. Payoff pitch first of the evening to the Jays. Berkman hits that one right up the middle. And that was a grounder that made it to the warning track. That's still only going to be a single for Lance Berkman. Here's Alex Rios. Oh, there's a second double play. Well, it's technically his first. I don't think he's beating that one out. Nope. Double play gets Carmona. Ryan Braun with no men on base. Excuse me. Here's long gone Braun. First pitch he swings at for strike one. Swinging at that changeup early for strike two. Ooh, just missed the strike zone with that fastball. Count as 1 and 2. And yep, that fastball went by. Went down swinging. So once again, a base hit goes nowhere for us. And we're 1 for 6. That one run is holding up right now. But Olsen's going to have to face the heart of the lineup. Beltran, who faced a 2-0 count earlier, is facing now an 0-0 count with no men on. Missed it there, ball one. So technically it might be a 3-0 count. Might be worth walking him at that point. And he crushes that slider. Caught by Scott with the jump. Beautiful for the first out. Saved himself an extra base hit there. Carnacion is getting close to the Mendoza line at 2:08. Fastball, strike one. It's a blooper, Durham. Another jump. It's always easy for our friend Ray Durham. Now LaRoche. Lefty-lefty matchup we want. Strike one. Fastball on the bottom corner. Hits that one hard to Mike Lowell. Lunges across, throws to Berkman. That's 3 up and 3 down. That was a rather lucky 3 up and 3 down. Needed 2 jumps to get those outs. And it was a hard hit ball in the third. Anyways, bottom of the fourth now. 6, 7, 8. Part of your Toronto Blue Jays lineup is coming up. Mike Lowell is 0 for 1 tonight. Strike one with the sinker. Strike. Oh, 50-50 ball does not go our way. It's 0-2. Makes contact. Is that going? Yep, that's to shortstop for Cal with a leap. That's the first out. Seems no one's coming up clutch on either side so far for these teams. There's Luke Scott. Strike one. That, fair call. That was not quite a 50-50. There's ball one. Two and one. Three and one. See if he lets this one go by. And a mistake, and Scott hammers that one to center or right. Is that one out of there? I don't think it's quite out of there. Top of the wall it hits. That's only going to go down as a single for him. That mistake on 3 and 1. Scott made it count. Now Carmona faces Loduca, once again above them in the 400 line. Excuse me. He's certainly above. He's above the Mendoza line very comfortably right now. And a 3-0 count to Loduca. Just wait on it in case he sends it your way. Not there. 3 and 1. There's a walk. So now it's Curtis Granderson, the lefty-righty matchup we want. 425, 15, 35. Can he add on to those totals here? Strike one with a fastball. Ball one. Hard sinker way up high. And he crushes that one. Oh, does not get the dive. And bases are going to be loaded with 1 out for Rich Aurelia. He did have that infield fly last time. So he's got to be more patient here. Yeah, foul fly out. Strike one. Ball one, that call went our way. 2 and 1. 3 and 1 now. And he crushes that one. Does that have enough on it? I don't think it will. Rich Aurelia just hit a grand slam. 5-0. That's his 3rd home run on the season. He made that count. I thought that wasn't getting out of there. And that mistake went punished. Games with back-to-back grand slams we've observed. Let's check that ERA. It's back up over 8. So finally coming up clutch, here's Ray Durham. Swinging at the first pitch he sees. Lined out to Iwamura. Ray Durham is 0 for 3 now. And Lance Berkman. So guess what, guys? I just realized now it's batting practice time thanks to Rich Aurelia. Ball one. Strike one. Two and 1. Hits that one off the hard end of the bat. 3 and 1 now. Oh no, 2 and 2, excuse me. Count is even. Hits it in the dirt. Encarnacion at third. Runs in to make the throw, and he certainly made it in time. So the 4 home runs on 4 hits. We're 5 for 9 now. That's looking a lot better than 1 for 6, whatever we were at. And there we go. Well, it was technically 4 for 3 because Loduca walked. Here's Olsen leading off against Garrett Anderson, 6th part of the lineup. So hopefully he doesn't have to get back around Ichiro. Hopefully he can at least end it here. Just foul. Got him swinging for the first out. Well, excuse me. Just realized Iwamura's totals. 4 home runs, 9 RBIs. Just got himself a base hit there, but his teammates, at least the ones ahead of him, are not coming up. Because, like, think about it. It's really only technically 5, because 4 RBIs he went across 4 times. It's only 5 RBIs that weren't himself. Anyways, 1 and 2. Got him swinging nice. 2 strikeouts in the inning for Olsen. Now Norton only 3 RBIs. 228. That was a fair call. I don't know what he's angry about. 0 and 2 again. 3 strikeouts in the inning. That could have almost been had Iwamura not hit that. That could have been an immaculate inning for Scott Olsen, maybe. Instead, 1 more hit, and they still don't get anything across. 4, 5, 6, part of the Jays lineup coming up. Rios, 0 for 2 tonight. Carmona's getting tired. Now's the time if you want it. Strike 1. Ball 1 well off the plate. Hits that one hard right up the middle by Carmona. Rios gets himself his first base hit of the evening. Braun, 1 for 2 tonight with a single. The first RBI, and that's going to go for a double play. They get Rios, and they get Braun. Carmona got himself out of the jam there yet again. Alright, Lowell, just wait on it. They'll probably take him out after this inning. Just let his pitch count drive up. So he's tired. He's at what? 79. Here comes 80. Ball 2. Now he's gassed. And we're 2 pitches ahead in the count. 3 and 0. Hey, even if he walks him, he gets on base. 3 and 1. There it is. Lowell gets himself a solo shot, no doubt about it. And it's now 6-0 Blue Jays. And once again, for his 20th of the season, Mike Lowell hits a solo home run. He could have had maybe at least 1 guy on, but instead it's going to be 6-0. That's going to do it for Carmona on the mound. You're going to see the replay of that. There was no doubt about it. Absolutely crushed. There it is. Second level out there. They're going to take him out. So he was below his ERAs expected of 8 or 9. Here's Trevor Hoffman. They're putting the closer in the bottom of the 5th with 2 outs. Very interesting. Remember, guys, it's batting practice. You got to hit. You're allowed to hit whatever you want. However you want. Luke Scott, you have a hit, right? Yep, 1 for 2. Read that changeup very well, but lined out right to the Encarnacion, the 3rd baseman. So another solo hit. We're 6 for 11. They're 0 for 6. And we're heading into the 6th inning. They could theoretically have the game tied. Here's Olsen's 3rd time starting from their lineup. Here's Ichiro. 1 for 2. Just missed that 50-50 ball. Did not go our way. Ichiro's got himself another base hit and another single. Here's Rafael for Cal. Strike 1. Hit to the shortstop. Is that going to be a double play? He's a fast runner. Nope, they only get Ichiro, which used to get 1 out there. The double play is still in effect. Beltran is 0 for 2. He grounded into a double play. Is this going to be another one? Just get him at first. For Cal is a faster runner, and they're benefiting from that now. Encarnacion getting closer to that Mendoza line. 206 now. Call went our way. 2 and 1. Second down there. So they're finally going to break through. And now it's 6-1, so we still have batting practice lead. Down low. Strike 1 to LaRoche. Fastball. Change up. Strike 2. Just below the zone for ball 1. He makes good contact, and that's going for a base hit. Great throw by Granderson, limiting him to just the 1 base. Garrett Anderson, he hits that one. I saw he was cold in that area. That's going to be the 2nd run of the inning. So, no longer batting practice. Let's check his ERA, 4.46. Just keep dealing. With the amount of hits, they were bound to get some eventually. That one got away from him. Oh, just off the plate. Oh, fifth. Okay, that ball did not go away. Still got him swinging. So they rallied back for 2 runs at the top of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th now. Let's see what Trevor Hoffman can do. They're 2 for 10. They're on the Mendoza line for being clutch. Here's Leduca, 1 for 1 tonight. The single, drew a walk. So Padres and a Dodger, so these guys must have some history. Got him looking. There's Granderson 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Ball 1. And he hit that slider well, and that's caught by Iwamura. Beautiful sidestep move. Gets the out. And Granderson read that pitch just right. Rich Aurelia, 2 for 3 tonight. He's looking for a cycle. You know what? Because he can get the cycle, let's see if he can get it here. 2-0. 2-1. High count. 2-2. Here it comes. Hits it hard. Is that splitting? Yes, it is. So that's his second single. He'll have to wait for another trip to try and get another part of the cycle. Ray Durham, surprising tonight, 0 for 3. Ball 1. Strike 1. Keep an eye on Aurelia. He's safe. 1-1. Once again, we're ahead in the count. This is where we want to be. It's that one hard. Is that going to fall? No, it won't. Ichiro has it. That's the end of the inning. Ray Durham 0 for 4 tonight. And we're perfectly 500. We're 6 for 12. It's the top of the 7th. Now it's the latter half of the lineup here. Laird crushes that one. Is that over? Yes, it is. Alright, are we going to take Olsen out? He had the quality start, but that solo shot's making me think otherwise. You know, we'll give him this. Next runner he allows on base, Olsen's out of there. So yeah, now 4 points. He's at the mid-4s. And it's that one hard. Alright, yep, that's it. You're out of the game, Olsen. Pitching well, unfortunately. Did not go your way here. Okay, just because it's lefty-lefty. Oh, good thing I kept him in. Double play, just barely. We'll get, you know, he got the double play. If he gets it, this will be his last inning without a doubt. We'll put in Kenny, and then we'll put in Lindstrom. That's it. So he recovered pretty nice. If Ichiro was not a lefty, I would have taken him out. They're now 3 for 12. We're 6 for 12. We're double the good they are. And this is really showing why they're just not doing well in the standings. They're just not coming up clutch when they need it. You got to score runs to win, and that's what they're having trouble doing. Part of our lineup's coming up, so this will probably be the last time we get the hit with these guys. Let's see if we can make it hurt and make it count. And we're going to have to take a look around the lovely Rogers Center here, because if Olsen's done, depending on the lead we might build, I might just put in Lindstrom for 2 innings. And he's got to remember that it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game at the Rogers Center. And Toronto Blue Jays are up by 3. Berkman leading off. Ball 1 with fastball. How many pitches did he throw? 19. He is a closer, so... Well, he has the stamina that a closer should have. Pitch 1, maybe 2 innings. 2-1. 3-1. That call went our way. And hit hard off the end of the bat. Could not get the read on the changeup. Encarnacion, there's the first out of the inning. Here's Rios. It's the first pitch, right to Iwamura. There's the second out. Here's Long Gone Braun, 1 for 3. 76 RBIs only on the 34th game of the season. Unbelievable. Strike 2, caught the corner. Is that going to get up the middle? Yes, it will. Second hit of the night for Ryan Braun. And here comes Mike Lowell, who has his own home run tonight. 1 for 3 with that home run. Strike one, former Red Sox. Well, I think Michael Lowell did start off as a Marlin, so maybe he's faced Trevor Hoffman, but not sure otherwise. Stayed in the zone with that circle changeup, 1-2. Let's go by. Count is even at 2-2. 3-2. Payoff pitch is coming. That's a mistake. Oh, he was too early. That could have been out of there. Instead, Hoffman scrapes by, just barely, not allowing any runs. That would have been crushed. And it would have been... You know why? It had to be that way. It was a man on base, and Mike Lowell only hit solo home runs. So Beltran 0 for 3. They're putting in the pinch hitter Jackson. Hey, don't you worry. Kenny, you know what? Let's put... Alright, Lindstrom, you're motivated. Can you get 6 outs? 6 outs. Come on, Lindstrom. With a 2-run cushion. Strike one. I would have put Kenny in, but Kenny's already tired. We'll give him the night off. Oh, just missed the strike zone with that ball. Hit off the skinny part of the bat. Durham over to Berkman. First out. Here's Encarnacion. 1 for 3 with a single. Just missed it. Strike one. Hit hard. Diving for it is Aurelia with a throw. Second out. Very nice. You got a grand slam and he's showing up defensively. 2 for 3 tonight is Adam LaRoche. Only 8 RBIs. Yes, he only has 6 RBIs unaccounted for. It's that one hard to Aurelia again. 3 up and 3 down for your Toronto Blue Jays. So if we want to build a bit of a cushioning here, now's the time to do it. The latter half of the lineup is up. We still have Frank Thomas on the bench if we need him. Checking the pitch count, 33. He did throw... His last pitch was a mistake. Yeah, he's lost a lot of steam on the fastball. 75 it's at. And Scott crushes that 0-1 count. Is that getting over? And it's out of there. Luke Scott with his 11th on the season gets himself a solo shot. And I just realized I never drank any Good Luck water. About half a bottle today. And he scooted around the bases. Game's at 100% right now. 7-3. Here's Reinker. Mid-4s ERA. And LaDuca crushes that one. Is that one going to get out of there? I think it will. Yes, it will. Back-to-back solo shots. LaDuca has his 5th on the season, and now it's batting practice. Bottom of the 8th, no outs. Now's the time if you guys want to swing. You guys go ahead and do it if you already have a hit. 8-3. Wonderful. Yep, see, our secretary is loving it. I honestly don't know what triggers, like, the events. Like, she's always there, like, I think season opener, All-Star game. If you can clinch the postseason, she'll be there in, I think, the last game of the season. But I have no idea what determines, like, when she shows up and why. There's a Rich Aurelia. He hits the first pitch he sees. That's flying out 2. Norton for the second out. Now, Durham, you know what? I gotta say, you're 0 for 4. You've been having good defensive night, but let's put in Frank Thomas. Just for fun. 235, 1 RBI on the season. Ball 1. Strike 1. And he gets not that great contact, but it might fall. He's running over. That's a base hit for Frank Thomas. And so we'll just give a pinch runner here, just so I don't have to remember to place him defensively. Marlon Anderson. Both those guys can play second. And Reinker's keeping an eye on Marlon Anderson over there. Strike 1. And Berkman got a read on that, and that one's going, and that one is gone. Berkman has 31 on the season, another 2 runs. So Marlon Anderson actually managed to really kind of make an impact as a pinch runner in a way. Yep, 10-3. We reached double digits yet again. See the replay of that. That was a hard one to get a read on. Berkman did it flawlessly, and that was over the wall. Here's Rios. His ERA is up over, it's getting close to the high 5s. None of his teammates are going to be, another base hit allowed. None of his teammates are high-fiving him after this performance. Here's Ryan Braun, 2 for 4. Is that one gone? There it is. Holy moly, man. 4 home runs in this inning alone. And a 2-run shot for Ryan Braun. And Ryan Kerr needed, what, 1 out? 12-3. The rally late Jays. Boom. Yeah, that one was right down there. How far did that get out there? That was like the upper deck. He crushed that. They're keeping it in. They're like, man, the game was over. You just need 1 out. So Lindstrom won't be getting a save, so I guess that's kind of unfortunate. It's, what, a 6-run rally? Lowell hits that one. Is that by the second baseman? Iwamura can't get a hold of it. And Lowell's in there safely. That's going for a base hit. Wonderful. Yep, the Secretary's still loving it. Did we bat? I think we bat all the way through the lineup. Brian Kerr can't believe it. I mean, I don't think we've gotten it yet, but if you absolutely shell them, like, they'll, like, just stand, like, they'll have that, like, you know, swirly thing going on, but they'll stand, like, just facing you, like, looking straight up with those swirly eyes. Because that's where they're like, oh my god, like, how is this happening? Anyways, 2-2. Pulls that. LaRoche has it. Stops the bleeding, but that's, what, a 6-run rally? That, oh, we're 12 for 20 now. There's a time to get a rally. I guess just to put the game out of competition. Lindstrom needs 3 outs, and I think we'll let him get them. Here's perfect time to practice being a closer. Foul pop-up. That's one into the stands. Nothing we can do about it. Swinging at that. 0-2. Got him on strike 3. Another strikeout for your Toronto Blue Jays tonight. Now, Iwamura, 2 for 3 with 2 singles. Perfect strike 1, right on the bottom. Sitting that one hard. Oh, what was that, Aurelia? Okay, well, whatever. This is third base hit. Laird had that solo shot, 1 for 3. Strike 2. Got him swinging, very nice. We're 1 out away. Here's Norton. It's that one to the shortstop. Aurelia with the grand slam, who won us the game, really, and throws it over to Berkman, and that's the ball game. That 6-run rally in the 8th really just put it out of reach. But it was really, like, no one was coming up clutch in that game until really I hit that grand slam, and that really changed it. So that's, what, 5 or 6 home runs? Yeah, 6 home runs, I think, for the Jays. Braun with the game's first RBI to make it 1-0. Bottom of the 8th, Berkman hitting that for his 2-run shot. Bottom of the 8th, that was Braun's moonshot. I cannot believe how hard he hit that. That bounced off like the foul pole or the netting, whatever, at the upper deck. Those seats are like $20 Canadian, like, holy moly. Yeah, Braun is the player of the game. I think that's fair, although I'd give it probably to Aurelia because he had a grand slam, but it's one way or the other. Because he got what? I think Braun also got 3 RBIs. Oh, that's it for the game. Let's take a look at our stat lines, and we'll wrap it up after that. Olsen, 5-0. Lindstrom did get a save. Okay, I'm actually kind of surprised. 6 on the season. We're 34 games into the season, and we've only needed a save 6 times. Kimona, 1-5. That grand slam really did it in. So home runs. Laird got his 3rd for the Rays, but Aurelia got his 3rd. Berkman got 31. Braun got 36. Lowell got 20, and Luke Scott got 11. Loduca got 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that 3, 4, 5, 6, right? Yep, 6. All right. Let's go ahead and take a look at her stats. Durham went hitless. That's very unlike him, but he was coming up defensively. RBIs. I still think you give it to Aurelia, but whatever. Guess it's that hard hitter bias there. Because he got 36 home runs, you better make him player of the game. Olsen got into a bit of trouble. It didn't end up too badly. Lindstrom, yeah, we got the save, keeping his ERA low, very nice. That's going to be it for the game summary. Let's go ahead and go past the stats, take a look around the league. Over 700 points for the Grand Slam, I bet. So, Red Sox lost, Yankees won. Of course, the Rays lost were the Orioles. Orioles won. Pretty split down the middle. The Orioles slugged out the A's 12-7. 14-12 in Atlanta. And a 2-1 game that went to extras over in Los Angeles. That's the kind of game I'd like to watch in real life. At least it's close, you know? Alright, but that's going to be it for this video. We got, 2 more games against the Rays? 2 more. We got the second game against them coming up. Let's see how we do. I'll see you then.